go to the data types and declarations. So till now, like we have completed this application toolbar. This is fine for you. Application toolbar.
Yes.
See, based upon the screen, you will see all different kinds of application toolbar.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here you are able to see the different kind of button. This is for putting the breakpoint. This.
That will
And
be
this
used
is,
during debugging. Yes.
yeah, and this is the second one where a small man is appearing. This is to put the external breakpoint. So suppose from other system, if you want to hit the SAP system, and at that time you want to check like how the SAP system is reacting. At that time you have to put the external breakpoint. Means
Hmm.
while debugging the RFC function module, generally we use this external breakpoint. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And this pretty printer is to arrange the program in a nice way. Like currently if you are able to see here, my program does not look good, right? So
Hmm.
in this case we can use the pretty printer. So currently the pretty printer is not working because setting is not as per requirement. So we can go to the utility. After utility, we can go to the settings. What I did, I went to utility, then we have to go to settings, we have to select the pretty printer, and here we can select the indent, and then uppercase lowercase, we want to put the keyword in uppercase. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now when if we click on pretty printer, then uh, now if you are able to see now, the keyword in capital, and all other things are in a small, and now indent is also better, so it's looking better than earlier, right?
Yes.
This is for pretty, this is pretty printer. And
Okay.
when we want to, yeah, and we have to activate. Whenever we click on activate button, at that time, for our user, it shows all the list of the object which are inactivated. So what we can do, we can select all the object and we can
Hmm.
activate it. But the thing is, if any kind of problem is there in any object, then it will display the error. So what we can see, we can check what are the error is there. So include report z include to not found. So because we have not created this z include to, that's why it
Hmm.
is showing the error. What we can do, we
Okay.
can comment it as of now,
Yes.
and we
Yes.
can save it,
Hmm.
and we can activate it. Now it should not give any error. Yeah, so all the objects are all activated now. Fine.
Understood. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, fine. There is one more button. This is for display navigation window. So
Hmm.
this what we can do here, like this window means here we can check what kind of uh, that navigation stack is there, like how from where to where we have gone till now, means
Okay.
previous navigation it will show.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So now, data types and declaration, let us have a quick look on the data types and declaration. So these are the
Hmm.
mainly, these are the main data types in SAP ABAP. There are three kinds of numeric data type. One is integer, float, and pack. This is called pack data type. And
Hmm.
this is two. This pack is will be also having the uh, means this is kind of float. This pack is kind of float, but this contains a very high number. This means the range is very high. The pack is having the range very high. Float is less than uh, less than the pack, and integer is having only 4 byte. This can contain the 4 byte, this can contain the 8 byte, and this can contain also 8 byte. But this is the initial field length. That 8 byte is the initial field length, but it can go from 1 byte to 16 byte. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, and this is the initial value. Like suppose if you want to uh, means if you want to print some integer or float without initializing it or without giving any value, then it will print 0 0 0. it will print like this initial
Okay.
value. This is the initial value. So just let us take one program, did Kasha demo, and so data object data object, we use the data keyword to declare any kind of object, means any kind of data object. Suppose if
Okay.
you have to lv int, we have to check the integer lv int and write lv underscore int. You're able to see 0 here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so because the initial value is 0, for integer the initial value is 0. Similarly, if you test for all these
Mm-hmm.
f and p, you will be able to see that it will print the initial value as a 0,
Okay.
0, 0. Okay. And for character data type, that one initial field length is 1. This
Mm-hmm.
initially it will show nothing. The character data type, it will show nothing. Uh, for D, the field valid field length is 8, and the initial value is this, means 8,
Mm.
8 times 0. D,
Yeah.
8 times 0, that will be the initial value, y, m, 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 d, d.
Mm-hmm.
And this is numeric character. This n is called numeric character.
Okay.
So yeah, and this field length is 126 double 535. From here, this is the means the valid field length for this numeric character,
Mm-hmm.
and this is one numeric text field. This is the time. This is also for six like HHMMSS. Based upon this, it calculates the length of the initial value. So for date it is 8, and for time it is 6. Okay.
Okay.
Hexadecimal, I don't I have never used this hexadecimal. Generally we use like IFP, or mainly F also very rarely is used this F. Mainly means mainly developer, or in my experience I have been using this I and P in ABAP, in context with ABAP. I and P float
Mm-hmm.
have been using very lesser time, and this character type, this C is most widely used, this character type.
Mm. Okay.
And one good thing about this character type C is that you can perform the arithmetic operation on this character type. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yes, you can perform the arithmetic operation on this character type. That's why this is the most widely used data type. This character data type is the most widely used means data type. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because you can perform all kind of arithmetic operation. For example, uh, data LV char 1 type C. Here you can give what, as per your requirement you can give the length. Suppose if you want to give two length means 100,
Mm.
length means 10, one it can contain 1
199.
to 99. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And LV char 2, and suppose this is 3 type C. So here uh, LV char 3 equal to LV underscore char 1 plus LV underscore char 2, and here only we can initialize the value. Suppose we can write the 10 uh, value. uh, Here only we can initialize the 100. Since this is a character data type, we have to initialize the value in this fashion.
Hmm.
Okay, and write lv underscore char 3, and we can put the breakpoint here to display the errors. lv char 3, lv char 3 we have not declared, that's why it is giving the error. Okay,
Yep.
so what we can do, we can declare the lv underscore char 3. It will also contain, let us take it as a this one. So this is one way. Other way, what you can do, from 7.40 onwards, what they have done directly here also you can write the data.
Okay.
Yeah, from 7.40 onwards they have done like this. So
Hmm.
now it has been very easier. Earlier, there used to be very hectic for developer, but nowadays SAP has simplified like JavaScript and all. Okay,
Hmm.
so here also means like this way also we can do. It's not giving the syntax error now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's activate it, and I'm putting the breakpoint here to check whether it is doing the proper calculation or not, and just
Okay.
press F8. It will stop here. Yeah, the LV 10 value is there, LV 200 value is there, and for step by step, from one line to next line, if we have to go, we have to press F5, or we have to just click over here, single step. Okay,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
left upper
Yes.
corner on application toolbar, we can see. Click over
Okay.
F5. So you can see that F car 3 is 110, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that means character data type in ABAP, character data type is character data type holds goods for arithmetic operation.
Hmm.
Similarly, you can check for, yeah, means subtraction, division, and multiplication. You can check, it will work. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just one more thing I'm also curious about to show you. Suppose if we don't give this one, let us see what
Mm-hmm.
happens, whether it will give the error or it will work fine. What you say?
It will work fine
Why?
because it's a character type. So now it is acting. It is taking it as a alphanumeric representation.
Okay, so cat 3 is 1000 here
Mm-hmm.
because 10 into 1000, it's
1,000.
doing the multiplication, right?
Yes.
So 1000, so it's
Hmm.
working fine. If we put the plus also, it will work.
Yes. So with inverted comma, with that single, I'm sorry.
Single single inverted comma, why I have given, because this is a
Because it's a
character
character.
type, right? Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I had given previously, but without giving the single inverted comma it's working fine because it's doing
It
the
is.
typecasting. Yeah, it's doing the typecasting. When we are giving the 10 in this lv char, what is
Mm-hmm.
happening, it's converting this 10 into character. Okay, because this is character data type, and this
Yes.
100 also it is converting into the character. And
Yes.
here it's not creating any problem because character also holds good for arithmetic operation.
Yes. Understood.
That's why it's not giving.
Yeah.
So and
Mm-hmm.
Most used data type is this C, because you can also perform the string operation on this character. Character also holds good for a string operation and for arithmetic operation. For both the things, this character data type holds good. That way, this C is most widely used data type in ABAP.
Sure.
Then this date and the numeric character. This is also one important data type, numeric character.
Mm-hmm.
What is the beauty of numeric character? Suppose you have to show this, means you have to write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 in a sequence. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so now what I'm going to do, uh, I'm going to do select uh, Matner from Mara into. So now data at the rate of LT Matner, LT Mara, up to 10 rows, loop at LT underscore Mara into data underscore ls Mara, and loop. I will tell you meaning of all this syntax. Okay. Here some program error is there.
Mm-hmm.
Select, because the system is running with the database object from release 7 point. The system has not completely aware to release 742. Okay. So this inline declaration is not working here because this portion is supported from release 742.
Then
Okay.
42, no, 40, yeah. Understood.
Yeah. So actually,
Then
this
we
is the
can tell it
internal table.
separately.
This is the internal table. Okay.
Yep.
So if, yeah, if you check, if you write this statement in 7 point uh, this this 742 release,
Mm-hmm.
that
It
in
will
SAP
work.
742 release, then it will work.
Yes.
So what we will do, we will declare,
It's declare it separately.
yeah, we will declare it separately. So we have only Matner. So we are going to create one type, ty Matner. For that, we have to create begin of ts Matner, Matner type, Matner end of ts underscore Matner, begin of end of, but it is showing some error. Why it is showing some error?
We just need the type as types.
Okay, okay, yes, types. It should be types. So this, now this become one structure, and now we have to declare one internal table, lt underscore Mara type, a standard table of, type table of, both is same thing, type table of, uh, this
TS
is our
Matner.
Yeah, this types is to declare the structure. Now ts
Yes.
underscore matnr is a structure which is having
The structure.
one component called matnr. Okay.
Yes. And now we are declaring that to that LT underscore Mara type table
Yeah.
of TS
Type
Metner.
table of right. Type
Yeah,
table
so we
of this.
defined the structure. Now we are doing a definition to LT Mara. In your next
Yes.
line, you are selecting the matter number from Mara table into LT Mara, which is your temporary table for up to 10 rows. So it will take the
Yeah.
top 10 numbers and place it in there. Then you are going into a loop where
Yes.
your loop variable is LT Mara into the data LT Mara. So it will loop LT Mara for because you have declared it for 10 rows. So until it will loop for 10 times, and every time it loops, it puts the data into LS Mara,
Correct.
and we need to declare data. LS Mara is not. You have declared LS Mara as data over there directly in the loop.
Yes, and also declaring the this work area. This is called work area. Work area will be holding only one record at a time.
Yes,
Type
because it's at a row level. Yes.
yes. TS Mara. So type table of means uh, that standard table. Type table of means this will make this as a table,
Mm-hmm.
and this type is means similar to this structure. So this
Okay.
LS Mara is similar to this structure. It's taking reference to this structure, so it also became a structure LS Mara.
So now you have two tables basically. One table and
One structure, one table and one structure. This is one table and this is one structure. This is a structure and this is one table.
okay.
Fine.
Yes, so when you're looping it, you're looping at the table on that
Hmm.
structure,
Hmm.
and what you're saying is the table IX is equal to system table IX.
Correct.
Mm.
What I am doing, this site tabix is the system tabix. This is a system variable. The site tabix is a
System
system
table,
variable.
yes.
Yeah, and site tabix, sci index, sci use it means there are many
Mm.
system variables. So when
Mhm.
program runs, automatically system variables fails. So
Okay.
just let us see. We are able to get. We are getting some error here. The type ts underscore mara is unknown. Ts underscore, where
Yeah.
is ts underscore? Yes, ts
Uh,
underscore magnet is there. So now this is fine, but you cannot use an internal table as a work area. So select Matner from Mara into table. We have to write it here table into table. Now this is fine. This is showing the warning. Warning is here. The enhancement specification of the structure type Mara is not consistent.
yeah, and we can ignore the warning. It's just a warning. So.
Yeah, we can ignore the warning. There is no problem while ignoring the warning. Now we can activate the program.
Hmm.
Once the program is activated, we can press F8 or we can press this direct
Hmm.
processing. So it will give
It will
us the result.
process.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, right? This is the result. Okay.
Yes.
But suppose someone will ask you that print it as a 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 006, right?
Mm-hmm.
So means 3 digit, like in Excel. We are
Hmm.
having Excel, right?
Yes.
1, 2. So now this is fine, correct? And suppose
Yeah.
someone, if asked to you, you go to the format cell and you do the formatting going into the custom, right?
Mm-hmm.
0, 0. So it comes like this.
Yes.
We have to represent in this same way. We have to represent same way in ABAP. So for that, that numeric works very good. This numeric character, this n, is
Mm-hmm.
very useful for that kind of representation. So what I'm going to do, I will declare one numeric character of 3 digit type data lv n num3 uh, type n, and this I'm going to, okay, in three
Okay.
character we have to represent, right?
Mm.
This I'm going to, and by pressing the control D you can copy the upper statement into the
Mm-hmm.
lower one, like control D. If you press the control D, it will copy the above statement. Okay,
Okay.
so you can press the control D and you can copy. So
Mm.
while developing this, this is very useful. And this tabix I'm using, so better let me put this tabix, let me declare this tabix in instead of this num lb tabix of 3 length type n. And now this data is not required. This is called actually inline declaration. If I'm writing, this is called inline declaration. Okay,
Yes. Mm.
so inline declaration we are not going to use it because already I have explicitly we have to declare that LV tabbing should be of type of numeric character. This is called numeric. This n is
Mm.
called numeric
Mm.
character. So I'm uh, now let us see how it is printing. So say this is 001, 002, 003. The same
Yes.
way as in Excel it is printing, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so this is the use of that numeric character. So whenever we have to print uh,
Mm-hmm.
of the same length, we have to give the output in the same length. At that time, we can use the numeric character. So
Okay.
this one typical use of numeric character. Time you
Mm-hmm.
already know, like time.
Yes.
Hexadecimal
Yes.
I have not used till now.
Mm-hmm.
Hexadecimal. Yeah, so
Okay.
most used, yeah, so most used types is C, I, C or I, and among C and I, the most used is C. C is
Okay.
means 90% time C is used. Okay.
Okay. Sure.